Xcom 2. This is where we are at. Just done a couple of missions since the last video. Now going to dive into this, a council mission where we're going to be rescuing a scientist. Can be a very tricky one. Let's take a look at the team that we're going to be using. Pretty classic team. Actually, does my other medic need a bit of a boost? No, they're both colonels. Okay, you're back in. And you can see that we're picking up some unique weapons, some unique extra items because we're using the Predator armor, and we can have 2 items for each person. It's just nice to have this additional ammo. I'm thinking about characters who are going to be taking the most shots, giving them those poisoned rounds. Characters who I would rather could hit with a bit more accuracy have got things like the tracer rounds. My brand new Grenadier has got a good scope on her weapon, and you can just, I think you can probably figure out what we're doing with this loadout. Should be a bit of fun. Now, something that did happen since the last video, which is kind of a big deal.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We killed a ruler.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
We destroyed the Archon King. We were raiding a facility. He appeared, full health, all of this stuff started being a real nuisance. However, my hacker has a plasma rifle with a repeater on. There's a 10% chance that any enemy that she shoots will be instantly destroyed. Doesn't matter how many hit points they have. That is exactly what happened with the Archon King. He was flying around, making a nuisance of himself, being a real problem. Tough cookie to deal with. She shot, killed him right away. It was pretty amazing. I kind of regret not streaming it, because that would have been a great little clip to have. Okay, now these guys are going to give away our position. Won't go running up there, boys. That's where our sniper's going to want to be going. This I kind of like. We've got the scientist with us.
Move!
Better than having to retrieve them from somewhere. Okay, we gave away our position. Now, typically you can move at full pelt for the first turn, and you're not going to get in any trouble. You're not going to trigger anybody. But well, this time we did.
Andiamo.
So I think this character is a little bit stressed out. Yeah, I was going to say, surely we can see stuff. It didn't seem to think that we could, but we're going to come back to that. We'll decide who we're going to have her shoot. This is a tough one, having to engage the enemy so quickly. Let's see what we can do. So we can do this. We can get that car ready to explode. Those guys can't stay there. They're not going to have any cover. Could be the car's just going to blow the hell up first turn.
Sure thing.
Sure thing. We've got a chance to ice this guy in a wanna. I don't think that's actually going to happen, though. Too bad we can't throw our grenade. Let's come back to her. And I know that this is. We're taking our time here, but we've got to be careful. We've got to be very careful. Our target, yeah, just jump through that window. Why not, mate? Hunker down. Be safe. Okay, we're getting to the point where we've moved everybody. I'm just looking at people who can shoot. I want to get at least some of these guys taken out so that they can't get us. Good.
That's right.
Got a chance to get this guy gone. Got a slightly lower chance of actually hitting the bloody thing. But I think that was worth going for. Patch here.
I guess that'll be okay.
You can't blow that car up, can you? It's too far. Alright. Duck City. Okay. Alright, I'll take that miss. I will take that miss. Still got a bloody archer on flying around doing what he does. Might go for a melee strike here.
That one hurt a little.
Yeah, it's a pretty powerful hit. It's not good, but it's not anything close to fatal. Don't miss and hit the car, mate. So what I'm doing is I was. Oh, I told you double shoot. I wanted to go for the double shoot because the accuracy reduces, but the thing is, you're getting the hollow target tag on them, so I'm gonna go with jazz hands. Was he too close or something to get a really accurate shot? That seems reasonable, I suppose.
Let's rock. Arrivo.
Well, I'm worried that that ladder is on fire.
On the move.
I'm gonna move out of the way. That fire, I don't want it to catch. I don't want it to. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. That's something that I didn't want to do. I thought we're just moving forward, just a smidge. We're not gonna wind up in any trouble. But look at what's happened. Right, you mate. Chill. I do not like the idea of being out away from cover.
Heading to that location.
Don't want to take cover behind that car. There's every chance that we will blown up. If we can't kill this chump safely, maybe what we do is we just literally put him on ice.
Throwing grenade.
We will deal with him in a bit. We've got all of these new guys who just flipping well popped out of nowhere. Very frustrating. Behind exploding cover.
Moving to
I've got to
position.
get out of sight of all of these enemies though. You can stay on Overwatch. I really thought that this character would be able to see
Got it
something.
covered. Got it covered.
The enemy should start coming towards us, and then we should be able to cut them down in an ambush. This is horrible positioning though. This is not where I want to be. Good. Yeah, we're not impressed by your battle frenzy, mate.
It's dead. It has to be dead. They're on the move.
These are somewhat lesser enemies. Let's remember that he is on Overwatch. This is I've made that mistake before. I've thought like, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then forgot that the enemy is on Overwatch. Play more, James Moore. Why did I give you suppression? I suppose suppression is reasonable. I would like you to shoot him because then you're going to put the hollow on it. I'm disinclined to move anywhere because of that Overwatch. We need to get this chap's cover negated. Does that remove his Overwatch? We're going to get the hollow on him and we're going to take his cover away. Maybe if I'd have thought about that turn, I wouldn't have thrown the incendiary grenade. That civvy on that platform really needs to think about getting held down from there. Not a very good position for him. Good air.
Good riddance.
I'm thinking that our new grenadier should be close to leveling up again as well. Remember that train mission where our former grenadier in training
Back in.
died?
Okay.
That was harsh. Man, how many people are there? Now, I didn't want to be leaving people out in the open. I'm kind of actually surprised that so many enemies are appearing in such close succession. We do have a bit of an ace in the hole.
Moving out.
Don't like being behind exploding cover.
If you say so.
Right, let's get this situation sorted out. Well, I had that thing where we could just... No targets available. Mate, there's like a million targets available. I thought I was going to be able to use that to perhaps get everybody's will restored to get them back into the fight. Okay, so that person's no longer bleeding out. That's a good thing. I'm going to advance just a little bit. It'd be wonderful if we can get that guy killed. You, sir, our VIP, you're going to stay there. Good. Of course, that's got the hollow on him. I'm hoping that those objects don't get destroyed by the fire. That would be a bit frustrating, but it would be the worst thing that could possibly happen, but I wouldn't like it. I do wonder if our VIP could actually pick up those items. Okay, I can hear something.
Hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Now, I could pick up my colleague there. I'm wondering if we've got a little bit more medical jiggery-pokery that we could use. Right, this, I think, is actually quite important.
Missed him.
Good. Having them back on their feet and in the fight is very, very good. Is that it? Is that the only person? Everybody else, I guess, has just restored their
Absolutely.
actions and everything. Okay, I really want that. Good.
Item in tow. Sure thing.
Good.
Pronta a far fuoco. Sono stufa di aspettare.
Got to take this chance to reload.
Back in.
We don't want to run into a whole lot more
Moving on
trouble and
target
just
location.
be essentially unarmed. It doesn't tend to work out very well for us.
Getting
What
it
we're going to
done.
do is we're not going to go any farther forward than the person who is in the most forward position. We're going to stack up. There's clearly enemies still running around. You can hear them.
Infiltrazione nell'access point.
Maybe what we could do is we could use our scanning. Scan cool there. Okay, we're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel that, but we're going to remember that we've got that available. That could come in useful. Crikey, we've still got a bit of a way to go. I mean, we do. Let's get our VIP as essentially bait on the hook. Okay, so we can go there and we're fine. That's good. I really want everybody to be a bit more together. Let's move to the limits of the blue. Could go on Overwatch, but we're going to reload.
Moving to designated coordinates. On Overwatch.
I'm going to peg it forward. We've got a couple of people on Overwatch. The enemy don't seem to be in the imminent area, so we're going to...
On your order.
just going to move up a bit.
I'm on it. I'm on
Got a
it.
couple of people on Overwatch just in case the worst happens.
No need to ask twice.
What I like about the specialists, just a wonderful trait that they can have, which my guys do have, that ability to get an Overwatch attack even if they have no turns left. Okay, so my guys are bunched up. That's not really ideal when you've got things like mechs floating around. They've got area of effect weapons.
Get it together next time.
I feel like I've had to really sort of balance, you know, that risk, providing concentrated firepower, which is usually a good thing, with everybody being together, potentially presenting a very, very big target for the enemy.
Move into position.
You're probably the hardest target for anybody to see. We're gonna take a double tap. Obviously that puts the hollow target on them, if it doesn't cut them down immediately. Interesting. I'm feeling festive.
Non ha funzionato.
You know, sometimes it just feels like that never bloody works. I regret nothing. You don't want to be hacked.
Nessun danno.
I'm amazed that he's still alive.
Heading there now. No longer a threat. On reserves.
Good, and that sounds like that was a "you've got a promotion" sound, so happy with that. Oh, come on, man. It said it was gonna... Okay. Wasn't looking that.
Ready to go.
We had somebody who could move up there and... Oh, she's blocking the...
Not a problem.
She's blocking the route up there, that's what it is. I was saving this guy because it was like he was going to be able to guarantee a kill against our person there. Looked like that...
Only the best.
Looked like that trooper was poisoned anyway, so he wasn't long for this world. Or any other, for that matter.
I'm trusting you here.
You're bloody kidding me, man. There's a lot of enemies on this mission. I really thought that we'd probably got rid of all of them, but maybe that was my mistake. I don't regret us actually making some movement towards our objective. What's the chances that we could just Foxtrot Oscar? Not so great. Where are you positioned? Yeah, if we put you on Overwatch, you might well actually get a shot at these guys, potentially, depending on where they go.
Tutto fatto.
Yeah, you always get Overwatch. We're gonna go
Diamoci una
here.
mossa.
Grab some cover, mate. If I actually take a shot, then we're going to get a hollow tag, so even if we move, it's going to improve everybody else's chances to blow that damn thing up. Don't want to wind up next to that car, because it will blow.
Confirmed.
Good. Very good.
Target disabled. Ammo out. This area is mine.
We could launch an attack, but what I'm thinking is, I don't know. We all know that these guys can clone, can't they? They can essentially make a copy of themselves and vanish. I don't know if that happens when they're on Overwatch. you know, when we Overwatch them, sorry. What we'll do is we're gonna chuck a load of Overwatch on. See what this thing does. We've got 5 turns. We don't want to be dilly-dallying, but it's not too long. Okay, so we're not going to get our Overwatch with the sniper because it's just moved completely out of that area. Is that what you're doing, mate? Okay.
Rock and roll.
Era ora.
We go here. We reload, and we're going to get our Overwatch anyway, so... Our little buddy, the Codex, hasn't really done an awful lot constructive there. We're going to get the VIP the heck out of here.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
No point in them hanging around. We can get a nice melee attack on this thing.
It's killing time.
Not a great chance of hitting the thing. Nor you either. Right, well, you're certainly going on Overwatch. Pretty good. He's going to get split into 2. Do the old clone thing. Yeah. Now, I don't know... Okay, I mean, it doesn't take an action. Let's do the old jazz hands.
X-ray neutralized. Affirmative. Covering now.
Come get some. I guess that'll be okay. Moving to Overwatch.
Let's just see what it does. It's probably going to try and do that again. Okay, I could do that in panicking because we've got to get you the heck out of here. Well, I'll take that. I'd probably stop panicking if I killed the damn thing that shot me.
Are on high-speed approach. Your window for extraction is closing.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, I'll go.
I mean, I'm really thinking there can't be any enemies left. And we've got to start making a move. Let's do it.
No need to ask twice.
I'm all over it.
You heard the quarterback in CO. We've got to move.
Monto la guardia.
I mean, it's still saying there's alien activity going on, so I presume there might be some enemy presence somewhere.
On the
I'm
move.
really surprised, honestly, because we've killed a lot of stuff. Taken some real hits this mission as well. I'm wondering if there's people who are perhaps going to have reduced will, you know, that kind of thing. Is everybody getting out? I think...
Estrazione confermata. Let's go. Ready to boogie. I'm out of here.
Stop saying that, guys. Okay.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we did get all of the enemies. We got some serious injuries, but only 2 people got really hurt. I think we got at least 1 promo out of that. And of course, we've got a scientist as well. Our research progress is actually pretty snappy at this point. We've got plenty of scientists. But enough is never enough. Okay, so our newbie grenadier is going to get some stuff. I mean, again, neither of these skills, I don't really rate them, but they are the step on to the next one. That's always great to have.
Hello,
Yeah, that's
Commander.
nothing. 106 intel, that's very good. Will restored and increased. That's the thing about having your will shaken. When it comes back stronger. Let's just check that everybody is... No. I was going to say that everybody is occupado. No point in having people sat around doing nothing. Let's check in with the proving ground. What are we building? An exosuit? Oh gosh, I like that.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Okay, let's keep them busy for a while. Some really good stuff being built there. Handy stuff, of course. With our Predator armor, we can carry more stuff. So, it's nice. I think we're all right for power. What have we got? Yeah. Fine for intel.
Avenger plotting new course.
We're going to want to buy a new soldier soon so that we can train them up in the psionic arts. The psionic soldiers are insanely powerful. They do require a lot of training, a lot of resources, all of that kind of stuff. When you've actually got them, though, they're killers. Can't see any progress that we can really make as far as stopping the Avatar project. I want this. I mean, what an incredible upgrade. So let's see about how we could perhaps start making more contacts. We've got a resistance comms here. Engineer required. Right, we can't build that. Why not? We've got the power. We've got the supplies as well. I'm not sure why we can't build that. Maybe I'm missing something. I must be missing something. Or is it saying that we already do have that?
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means
we're going to use.
We'll
we'll man that with an engineer as soon as we made our contact here.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Attempting to establish.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome.
Yeah, okay, so I set up a research for a data pad so that we would get a little bit more intel. I mean, all of this is great research.
These robotic...
I haven't really got any preferences here.
Working within the tight constraints of the event.
Sure that what you were going to say was just fascinating. Exosuit, this is a lovely piece of equipment. I do like it. Yeah, we could have different weapons for it. The default is a missile launcher, which is quite powerful.
Now operational.
George Hughes now available. That must be our engineer. That's great. This is going to get us more supplies month on month. Let's make contact with Blighty, shall we? Now what I'm thinking is that we might want to get a new soldier to train as a PSYOP. I think that one of the... I thought they were going to be more expensive than that. Hannah Lively, eh?
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
It's all we've got.
Yeah, he really
The
has.
aliens aren't happy about losing
Okay,
their
Hannah.
own.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
I'm more than happy to prove them wrong.
Stop trying to sound like Batman, dude. It's embarrassing. Again, the PSYOPs in the field, these are some of the most powerful soldiers that you can possibly use. The time and the resources needed to invest in them is pretty great, as in high. Yep. We need to assign somebody, don't we? Who's doing this? Donatella Bettini.
Setting course for Western Europe.
At the moment, we haven't got anywhere that we can go. There's
The
no
outcome of this research can
black
only
sites or
further
anything
our
like that.
advances.
Guerrilla Ops haven't
Advent
spawned
has
just
legions
yet.
of these
We want
mechanized
that.
units out there helping to keep the peace.
Haven't really used
far
blue
as I can
screen
tell,
rounds and
they're
things,
fully
but
automated
I
and
could
armed
see
to
why
the
they would be powerful.
The most dangerous.
What do we actually? What's
New
our
objective
mission
added.
at the moment? Build
Having
the shadow
developed a greater
chamber.
understanding
Right.
of the aliens' encryption
Right.
methods, we
Got
can now
ya.
construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest.
Yeah. That's important. Gonna need some supplies. We need to improve our power. Power supply. And we're going to need to build that place. Oh, man, I really do not want them to have advent rounds. Got another engineer. That could be useful. Got another scientist. We don't really need that. They send a UFO to hunt you. It's not necessarily always successful. Drunken Hammer. Well, I got to admit, I love that name. I do not want the enemy to have rounds that are going to just be able to inflict hurt on us turn after turn after turn. So let's just do a quick clean sweep. We've got some new stuff. Let's just do a fresh sort of setup. Come on, I don't want you to get rusty. You haven't been in the field for a while. You're up. I mean, actually, she's a little bit better than the other one because she's got that PCS. You're coming along there, Hoss. Let's keep on working on you. You can see that this is an okay one. Increase aim by 10%. Missed shot still deal. You know, that's why I've called it always on. I think that's a pretty suitable name. Could go for the tracer rounds, but what we're probably going to do is we are going to give those to the other grenadier. One thing that I do want back is my hacker. Okay, she's not available. Still working on leveling these grenadiers up. Yeah, their aim is never really that great, so let's just have a very quick look at what we could have had. Missed shot still 2 damage. Kind of fine with that as a weapon. Can't upgrade the bolt caster. Let's bring you back into the fold, shall we? Pretty good upgrade for the weapon there. I don't think you need anything more. Could be useful. Could be useful. Bear in mind that we've got those. Tell you what though, actually, let's wait until we have unlocked the European area, because every weapon gets an additional upgrade slot. So wait until we've done that. Hack the workstation on the Advent train. Yeah, this often requires sort of actually moving around quite a bit. Oops, right, made a mistake there. Guy looks like a bloody Power Ranger. She looks like she's having the time of her life. She looks really flippin' happy to be here. We've got Venom rounds, we've got a Skulljack. I kind of do like having the old Skulljack around. Tell you what we'll do is we will flip this out. You get them Scully. Improves their hack ability. Obviously this is a medic, but if somebody's going to do the hacking, it's going to be the specialist. Congratulations, newbeans. You get some Venom. I like the increased clip size, definitely. That's very, very useful for snipers. It's useful for snipers and grenadiers especially. We've still got some weapon upgrades that we can put on things. We're going to hold off though until we can put an additional slot on every weapon. Are we happy with this very handsome looking team? I think so. Nobody's got a fire grenade just yet. Somebody's gonna have that incendiary grenade. I think somebody should have the Frosty as well. That is a very useful thing. Yeah, the Frosty is just proven to be useful. I think a Mimic would be great as well, but we'll worry about that some other time. In the meantime, we're going to send these guys out. And this is
Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
this is about as much time as I've got for this particular session.
One of our contacts
I don't want to have to...
sent word that Advent forces
let's at
are
least make a
conducting
little
local area
bit of
sweeps of trains
progress
in
on this
region.
mission, shall
The
we?
remote terminal they're using is currently exposed on their network. We're after
So this one we're going to
critical
have to
the
get to an
aliens'
objective. We've got a
project.
time
So we're
limit.
heading in to seize control of the access point. Clear out
Always
any
seems
hostile
so
resistance in
bloody
this
far
area
away.
and secure the train. This is our chance to stop their progress. Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is just ahead. Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance. Location confirmed.
Okay, I'm wondering if he's going to spot somebody. Yes. I couldn't switch to another teammate while he was moving. That means that he has seen something. Doesn't necessarily mean that that something has seen him. Indeed, that is the case here.
Stepping off.
Let's get the movement done, shall we?
D'accord. Recibido.
We've got a very, very tight time limit. But,
Let's do this.
we're still making some good progress. We haven't been spotted.
Poniéndome guardias.
Ever vigilant, just absolutely one of the best traits that you could possibly have. Stop moving towards us, you...
They're on to us.
Alright, mistakes were made. I don't think any of that was bad decision making essentially, but yeah, the enemy's onto us. I think they're going to get a turn where they're going to
My position's been compromised.
get to do some stuff.
I think I need some help.
Okay, I think that was a glancing hit as opposed to a full-on. I mean, that seems like a very obvious target.
On my way.
I think you've got a really good chance to hit that bloody sectoid.
Not even close.
Yeah, I noticed. Our little sectoid buddy hiding.
I can handle
there.
that.
Being a nuisance. We're going to come back to what we want him to do. I mean, this is...
J'ai rechargé.
%97%. We're going to take it.
Je vous
And down
impressionne.
he goes.
Let's move already.
Yeah, if you'd have missed that,
You want some more?
I don't know how to finish that sentence, but yeah, that would have been bad. We haven't really got anything else at which to shoot, so maybe we do go for that. Let's see who's got a good chance. You're going to tag this thing even if you miss, so let's give it a whirl. Okay, honestly didn't think that it was going to hit.
Target eliminated.
Concealed.
Come get some.
Okay. Don't want to be hanging around any longer than we have to, but we've got to get everyone's guns back. Got to reload. Gotta recharge. Now you, I know what you're doing. Let's see if this is a worthy bonus, shall we? Sometimes you can even get permanent stat upgrades and things, so don't mind that. I mean, I think that works whether we can see the enemy or not. We don't tend to very often panic the enemy, but tell you what, go here and pick that up. Useful.
This looks like the stuff. Back in.
We're pegging it forward to quite a degree here. Maybe taking a risk. Okay. Yeah, we're taking a risk, but we are behind heavy cover. There's things that they could do, like lock grenades and things like that. But
Parece factible. Venga ya.
yeah, this is pretty rough. These enemies are they're in a pretty good position to just
Absolutely.
have a go at us. Maybe I've been rushing a little bit. I don't know. Good. We benefited from the hollow targeting there.
Target
One shot, one
neutralized.
kill.
They've got eyes on
Lovely
me.
flipping beam thingies are pretty great. Maybe what you could do.
They're not getting through. Médico!
Yeah, these shield bearers, they're actually kind of okay because that's what they tend to do. They're interested in getting that shield slapped onto the enemy.
Do this.
It boosts their defenses, it makes them tougher targets, but it's never really enough. It's just not going to stop a concerted attack. So, you know, bully for you guys, but it doesn't make that much of a diff. So this guy's a bit of a tough old bird. Let's give him some of that. We might be able to just take him the hell down. Certainly could slice and dice him. Now this, it might depend on what happens with that shield bearer. I want a bit of a better look at the situation here. So let's get up close and personal. I think that's a very, very good opportunity. 100% good chance. This is why the game actually feels a little bit easier in some respects in the later game, because you can negate the random number generation to a degree. You're out of position basically.
Take this.
Should make the guy a lot easier to deal with. That should shred him. Oh, just got rid of the shield, but it did get rid of his armor, his cover as well. So this should do the trick.
Enemy is still up.
Yeah, I noticed.
Heading out. Enemy is
All right.
still up.
impress me.
He recargado. ¿Te he impresionado?
Does that mean, am I impressed?
Se les
'Cause
unen
yes.
amigos.
Something about amigos. Obviously that means there's reinforcements on their way.
Tired of waiting around.
So
Moving
now I have to
Overwatch.
have some people here to deal with these amigos. And
On my way.
I really want some people moving forward to actually deal with the objective. As soon as we've got the network, somebody access to the network, then the risk of it being shut down is abrogated, and
Voy a ello.
we can just sort of take our time. I
Ven
think
y
you
verás.
guys should be able to deal with that. I really don't like the idea of
Pareil
splitting
pour la
our teams
baston.
up. I don't have much of a choice now, do I?
Affirmative.
Get some Overwatch.
C'est comme vous voudrez.
You get moving towards where we need to be moving to.
Running.
And you as well.
Advent
Okay, the
troops
music's
spotted.
all dramatic. That means that there's bad guys there. Maybe we moved a little bit too far. Maybe I panicked a little bit. We've still got 4 turns. We could have perhaps been a little bit more.
Veo tropas de Advent.
Well, alright. What's happened has happened. Might have a bit of a rough turn. I'm hoping that we can tough it out. We've got our armor. These guys ain't going to do nothing.
Who's keeping score?
Oh, he's doing this one. Okay, that's potentially deadly, but it doesn't affect us for this particular turn. Good job, mate. He's got that PCS that helps us dodge, so that's, I think, giving us a bit of value for money here. Yes, I know, Central. Thank you. Now, I've got to remember that the enemy's got Overwatch. We are being pincered. Nobody likes being pincered, do they? What are we working with over here? Come on, what else we got? Right, you're going to have to move, but when you move, there's every chance that you're going to get shot at. Do we risk it for a biscuit?
Lo que tú digas.
Let's get up close and personal, shall we? Shot him right in the butt.
Me quedo sin munición.
Ignis munition. That means, I guess, I'm out of ammunition. I'm guessing. Alright, let's give this guy some good news.
Armor still holding.
I would love to shoot that bloody thing.
Throwing grenade.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna freeze this guy in place. He's gonna get a turn otherwise. Let's just stop him in his tracks. Buy ourselves some time. Now we've got Overwatch. Who has got Overwatch? It's you, sir. Okay, I mean this has kind of got to work. Yep.
You know, know that was good.
Was consider me impressed. So this has got something of an area effect. So yes, technically we're exposed because of the enemy behind us, but we're not actually at risk from this guy. Nice, good, strong critical hit there. Yeah, fire the pistol. Oh, why the hell? Didn't want to shoot at him, I wanted to shoot at the Archon. I don't know what happened there. Okay, let's go behind here, let's get some cover. Let's see if we can give this chap something to think about. I don't know if we did or not. Nope, that looks like we missed. Alright, okay. Well done, mate. You trashed the building. You're poisoned. That's very good. Poison, I kind of like that. If you're doing it against a target with few hit points, the poison has more of an effect. If you do it against a target with a lot of hit points, then you're getting more value for money out of it because they're just going to last longer anyway. So.
They got me flanked! No, this isn't right! This isn't right!
Alright, we got a death, and that's a pretty significant one as well. I'm not very happy about that at all. It's my medic. One of my colonel medics is gone. We're gonna have to train somebody else up, I think. These bastards. I don't know if we potentially trash her equipment if we blow up the body. And we've got to really get to that flipping objective as well, don't we? Right, let's get rid of his cover. We've got to do it. I mean, next turn we've got to get that objective done. So he's gonna have to flip in, get a wiggle on. Right, we can't see our intended target. That's not good. Right, you. Good. Well done.
I'm running low on ammo. I'm on it.
Maybe we can get a pistol shot off at this target.
On
No, let's go on pistol overwatch. Yeah, I mean he's behind full cover. This is an advanced trooper,
network terminal
but
is shutting down. This is your last chance to secure the data.
Finally. How many is that now?
Positive confirmation. Area secured.
wow, I mean we're right at the end anyway.
We have confirmation of the exposed access point.
Yeah, no kidding.
Give me a minute.
I mean we're not getting any of those special bonuses, but we are going to hack into the workstation. That's the objective.
Got it. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
All right. We suffered a heavy loss there. One of our most valued and experienced soldiers died. But it's combat, baby. And we do have, obviously, another medic as well. Colonel Simon. I think you were there from the very start as well.
Hello, Commander.
Have we got somebody, what was it? It's the Advanced Warfare Center. Yeah, boosting the healing rate, yes. That's good. 7C, yes. Got an abundance of engineers. Supplies 25. We'd better remember that we're going to need to buy somebody else to train up as a medic. I think that we're still on top of things. I think that we are broadly where we want to be. The loss of a soldier is always heartbreaking, but it's not the end of the world. It happens. Seems harsh, but that's the reality of battle. We're soon going to have a Psi operative. Well, we're more on the loss of our great colonel, but for now, let's call that a stream. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to join you in the next one. Bye for now.